Hello everyone and welcome back to my crafting world. This is Anna. Guys, I have a outgoing swap to share with you. This is a swap that I joined in the Facebook group that is that belongs to Sandy Nagel. She is Decorate Your Life with the number 8. I will leave the link in the description box if you want to go and check them out. They have started swapping and various activities like that. So my swap partner was Rosa Gomez, and this is my swap to her. And you know what, guys, when I join a swap, as soon as I know I'm going to join the swap, I go ahead and I start creating, because I want to have my swap ready by the time I have to mail it out, and I don't want to run the risk of not having it ready and become a flaker. So I bought her this cute little box to from Hobby Lobby, just to put everything in, and now I can just wrap it with brown paper and send it off. So in the swap, I'm going to open this up. I haven't actually packaged it. Everything is in here because this is what I'm sending her. But and there's the inside. I still need tissue and all that good stuff. But this is what I will be sending her, and I just thought the box was so pretty. So I'm going to move the box and I'm going to show you what I made her. So to be quite honest with you guys, I don't even remember anymore, because I made it so long ago. I don't even remember what was required, but this is what I know the requirements are in here. I just don't know what's what. So I made her a little card, and again, I still need to write inside the card, write my message. But there is my card to Rosa. I used, of course, pink cardstock for the base. I used gold. It's not exactly mirror and it's not exactly matte, but shiny. It's kind of shiny, a shiny matte, if you will. And then I used a pink glitter cardstock under that. And then I popped up the card, the image, on foam. And then I just added a bow. This bow someone gifted me in a swap, and I don't remember who it was, but thank you very much. I have not done a swap in forever, so now I don't remember who sent what, but I do know that somebody sent that to me. I glued a heart on top of that. And then I just put some little pearls right here, and of course, me and my stickles. I stickled the butterfly, the ticket, and the smaller roses. So that is my card. I have to go back and look to see if a card was required, because now if it was, I can't write in this one. I'll have to write her a separate note. And then I know a tag was required, so this was my tag to her. And I don't remember if I shared this with you guys or not, but I did use a collection from Shabby Art Boutique, and all I did was cut it out, fussy cut it. I used the same glittered cardstock for the bottom mat, and then I used an AliExpress die for the for this piece right here that acts as a trim. And then I just put a row of pearls going down, and I used this is a foam heart from Dollar Tree, and I just glued another one of those hearts on there, skeleton leaf with just a little berry there. And then I stickled this up, and then I cut this flower out and put it up on foam so it would have some dimension. And then I just used one of my little tabs that I got from my Crafty Boutique that I know I shared with you guys, and I just put a little hanging dangle on there. And then for the bow on the top, I just used 3 different ribbons some more skeleton leaves, and this beautiful pink, two-tone pink flower rose. So that was my tag, and I'm sure, and I know this one was required. That's oh, and I used some pop of color for the little dots there. And I really like the way that turned out. I really do. So hopefully she likes it. And then I am going to send her the little bag that I made, inspired by Miss Ida, Creative to Create, with my banner die. And you know, I had already shared this with you guys, so I am going to put something in here. I think I had I may have had this in here like that, but anyway, so I'm gonna fill that up for her. And then I also we were required to do a memory dex card, and I think I shared this with you guys. I have to look back. I don't remember. I make so many projects. But this is my memory dex card to her. And again, I used the collection from Shabby Art Boutique and my little tabs. And this is my memory dex card to her. And so she can still write on the back. I don't think we were supposed to fill it out. If she wants to, she can fill it out with whomever's name she wants on the back. So that was my memory dex card to her, and it's really chunky. And you know, guys, I typically don't do chunky, but I kind of like that. So that's my memory dex card to her. All right, and the next thing I'm putting in there is the little box that I created with the bingo card, the Valentine bingo card die. And I didn't put any shaker bits in here, but I did create, you know, a little cluster in the back. It's got a flower, it's got some gold foliage in the back. That's a little piece of that trim that was left over from the tag. And then I cut this little love button out of the collection that I was using, and then a heart in the back. And this is also from the collection from the Shabby Art Boutique, this little flag. And it just says forever, and I just put a couple of gems there. And I really, really like the way the bag turned out. I don't remember if I shared it with you guys or not. I put a bow on here, and then inside this one is another tag. And again, I know I shared this one with you from the My Crafty Boutique die that she has. I just love that die. She did a great job designing this. And so there is that tag. And of course, you know, I shared it with you guys. It's see-through. You can see through from one side to the other. And then I sent her a couple of the rosettes that I had shared with you guys. This is the pink one, and then the smaller white one with the chunky glitter or sequin. And that's what is inside this little bag. And then another thing that was required was a shaker embellishment. And so there is my shaker embellishment. I had made some of these for the group swap that I was in with Liana at It's a Deal, I believe is the name of her YouTube channel. And so this one has a little cluster of flowers at the bottom with some white leaves, and a bow that I have in my stash that comes from Allie. And this bow right here, guys, this one, I got in a swap from Evelyn. I could not resist using it. I had to carefully remove it from the packaging that she sent me and put it on here. But she also included a bag topper with the, what is it called? No-show paper clip bag topper or something like that. And I asked her where she got the tutorial, and she showed me, or she sent me a link. So I made this bag topper with, you know, those paper clips, the no-show. So all Rosa has to do is slide it off, and that is the bag topper. Isn't that just so neat? I don't know, I had never seen it. I'm sure, you know, most of you have seen it, but look at that bow. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I just love the colors. And I've been meaning to ask her where she got that particular glitter paper, because I love the softness of that color. Evelyn, if you're watching, would you let me know where what kind of glitter paper this is, please? So pretty. And so of course you just slip it back in there, and you've got your bag topper on your package. There we go. You don't have to damage anything. I just love that. So there is that. And then we were to make a bag topper, and this is my bag topper that I made for her. So again, I used the invisible, I don't know, the paperclip bag topper. So that is my bag topper. For the bow, guys, instead of gluing it straight down onto the back of the, you know, the back layer, I popped it up, or I made it kind of loose, so that it gave it a little more dimension. So it's not, you know, right up against the back piece. And I just really love the way that looks. I simply love it. And then this is a flower that I have in my stash, and I just put it up on some foam so that it could so that it wasn't squeezed down and lose its shape. So I made her that little bow, so adorable. And then this is a heart that I cut out. What die did I use? I may have used the gnome die heart. And then I cut it out on foam, the 5mm foam first, and then the glitter paper, and then I just made another flower, put it on the top with a pearl in the center, with a flat back pearl in the center, and then another flower right there. And then I used one of the tabs to be able to put this little, you know, dangle on there, kind of liking, you know, hanging stuff. So, and then pop of color for the little dots. And again, this is in my stash, comes from Allie, and then a row of pearls on the top. And then I went ahead and just put some cardstock in a bag that will fit on here nicely. And she just has to slide it in there, and she is good to go. She doesn't have to, you know, fiddle with gluing anything down, or you know, just ready to go, just like that. And then we were to include some dies in gold and white. So I did choose gold bows, the trim that I showed you guys, some hearts. These are the macaroons, I think they're macaroons, that she can put together in gold and white. And there are all my my die cuts to her. And then this little piece I had shared with you guys, she can use it as embellishment, or you know, whatever she wants to do with it. She can actually just cut it in half and use it in two parts if she wanted to. So there is my my little embellishment to her. And then I did put in a stamp set from Michael's that I had in my stash. You know, I try to buy things that are ready to go as goodies for my swap partners. And this one, I did have this one in my stash. I didn't have to go out and buy. And then this one, guys, I made this little box. It's just a plain little box. I hope I was in frame. Yeah, I hope I was in frame. So I tend to sit close to my desk, I guess. Okay, so I made this little box, made a little tag, just put a plain little, you know, bow on there with a heart. And I used some trim for the hanging element. So in this little box, when she hopefully will read the tag first, It just says I'm very sharp. And inside the box, I have I've altered something for her. So this is one of those, see, I put a little charm dangle on here. So this little, I made a hole with my little tool. I made a hole on here, and I put some, you know, really pretty crystals on there. And they are, you know, these are glass, and the rondelles have little crystals as well. This one was in my stash, as well as this leaf. So what this is when you press, it's not a pen, it's a blade. So she can use this to like get into hard corners if she's fussy cutting something. This is one of those blades in form of a pen. So I put one of these in there for her, and hopefully it's something that she can use. The dangle, if she needs it, she can take it off and use it on something else. I just really love the way the dangle turned out. And so that's why I put on here, I'm very sharp, because it is sharp. I have one and it is very sharp. So that was a little extra that I put in there for her. And that is what I'm sending her as for my swap. I'm sure I can't tell you what all was required, but I know it's all in there. I do know that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot, guys.